Previously on Sherlock Holmes Chapter One.
I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip.
Ah, it's you! I mean, it's him! It's him!
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
Memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
Okay.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic? A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
All right, let's move on, Sherry. Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood. Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go. My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage and don't forget the environment. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive.
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Let's move on. Our enemies might be stronger. The snuff's ready. We rely on our wits. Shoot off their armor.
Hooray!
All right, let's move on, Sherry. If you stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated. Look at that helmet of his. You won't be able to get the powder past it.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results. Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Let's get cracking! Alright. I'm not ready.
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground. Overcome him, don't rush.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
Can I just... What? I am
coming for
so
you.
bad with this.
Eventually.
Time to knock this guy out.
May I? Don't cry, you'll live.
Give him the pepper snuff.
The what?
Enough. You've proved yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same on the street, and you'll be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it, but at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby boy, yes. Oh, the cuddles are so nice. The cuddles are so nice. Upper, 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 upper. You want to stay here?
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant.
Meow, wow, wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
To Collie Shangles. I was just sitting there minding my own business when the trader hit the soldier with a crash and he crashed onto my table. How could I stay calm? So I might have grabbed a bottle and smashed it over the trader's head. I don't remember anything after that. Trader's testimony. That sailor started pushing me around, although I didn't mean to spill my drink on him. I fell on the soldier who lashed out at me as it was my fault. I had to stand for myself, but then someone smashed me with a bottle and I blacked out. Barman's testimony. The trader spilled his beer on the sailor, and boy, that escalated quickly. I remember how the sailor swung a chair at the trader, but missed and hit the worker instead. I didn't see anything else. I was hiding behind the counter and wait out the mayhem. The trader punched me in the face and broke my glasses. It was my only pair. The Ottoman scum ate all of us. How long do we have to put up with them? A sailor got stabbed to death in a fight at the Golden Eel Bar, which is located on Scarlet Street in Old City, west of Sesame Street. Suspect Brian McLeod, soldier, Alec Kaplanidis. Doc worker, sleep you not trader. All set to the take as he pending for the investigation. Okay.
Stark told me you'd be doing the legwork for him. Feel free to look around.
Parrot. Is this the Golden Eel? Which one is it? This is the Golden Eel. Nice. Hey, baby.
What would you like? On today's menu, we have stomach punching, head kicking, and the chef's special, throat slitting.
Cute. I can take you so seriously.
That's a lot of blood. The victim was stabbed several times. An ordinary kitchen knife. An ordinary kitchen knife. Sharp enough to gut a fish or a man. Solid oak. It took quite a blow to break it. Shards of a broken bottle with blood on them.
Quite the commotion.
The lenses are very thick. The owner of these glasses is very nearsighted. Someone must have landed hard on it.
Spilled beer led to spilled blood.
Yep.
An unfinished bottle of rum.
Yo ho ho.
An unfinished bottle of rum. It all started when the trader accidentally spilled his beer over the sailor. The traitor punched the soldier who came crashing down on a table. The worker smashed a bottle over the trader's head. Then the sailor knocked the worker out with a chair.
Why?
The soldier is the real killer. He wanted to knife the trader but killed the sailor due to his poor eyesight.
Oh.
You have 3 people detained on suspicion of murdering a sailor in a bar fight. All evidence indicates that the soldier among them is the true killer. He was the last man standing.
Very well. Soldier or not, he'll get what he deserves. I'll see to it personally. Nice work. Try solving another case. It seems you have a knack for it.
Only $20? Alright. But I think now that I will try to reach Mom's place. Oh, there it is. I'll also dress up for the occasion. I'll also dress up Johnny better for the occasion.
Hey, Sherry, there's post here, and it seems as if the letter was delivered recently.
My brother's Mycroft's letter. Sherlock, I hope this letter does not reach you, for it would have mean you have committed your absurd flight of fancy. The past is the past. To expend any more time and energy retreating one's steps is, at best, childish indulgence, and at worst, pathological weakness. Consumption is an ugly end, and you were better off for not witnessing it, despite all your protestations. One presumes... Hi! A tiny kitty just passed under my legs. One presumes by now you have visited our mother final resting place. I trust this has satisfied your impetuous impulses and frees you to return to London at once. The nation needs you, Mycroft.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know. Predictable.
Ah, Mycroft. I think this is was the scene of the trailer.
There she is. Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Is that a Doctor Who reference? Nice place.
Look at the ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier, perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Take a look around, Sherlock. I'm
Thank
sure
you,
you'll
Zazu.
discover something. Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, oh, very precious.
Everybody said that at work, especially like my colleagues and such. They all said, they're going to regret it.
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest. An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief. Funny. Wooden Joe reminds me of the trouble we once got in with the police. Do you remember, John?
Somewhat. Maybe we can recall more details.
Maybe.
Why does this barn give me such an unpleasant feeling?
Oh, I know. It's because Mycroft used an axe to shoo you out of here. It scarred you for life, but I enjoyed it.
You did. Oh, there you go.
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was? I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky. It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house.
Oh!
That's why we were arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother. Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. Felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh!
Oh, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
In we go indeed. Okay. This game is super interesting. Some mechanics, like the fight mechanics, are super hard, especially for me because I'm not very good with and hand-eye coordination. But this game is absolutely a wonder. It's not cheap, but it's a very good game. Okay.
Home sweet home.
Auction notification. We have been instructed that the public auction will take place on the 20th July at Sunwood Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family and have been evaluated by experts. Their authenticity is confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say? Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it? Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
Currently or when we arrived? Okay. See, there are like a lot of... I think this game is more similar to the new like Assassin's Creed and such, because it has like all the side quests.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Oh, not something else. Så varför är det för dörren så? Like there's a lot of
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
like there was a lot of there's like the treasure hunts and such. There was something here on the trailer. There it is.
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor. I think our family portrait used to hang here.
So they got it. What did you see, baby? Who is there? Who is that?
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Who is that? Who is there? Oh, okay. Hey.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Is somebody here? Why are you trying to scare the shit out of me, Johnny? I don't have a reflection. Am I a vampire?
There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
He's sniffing at the camera. Hold that. No.
Unhand me meowther.
No. Sorry, chat. Cat tried to eat you.
I am famished.
Are you a dino kitty?
Yes.
Catzilla.
Also yes.
Extra, extra! Look how what you've done! Criminal. Interested in some Cordona news?
Yep.
No newspaper today? All right then. Interested in some Cordona news?
Oh, I forgot to buy it last time.
Check the front page. You won't regret it.
A fan of the occult got more than she bargained for after a visit to a spiritualist, her own death. Police arrested Luca Gallici, the famous medium, at Il Palazzo del Lusso after he remorsefully confessed to the murder of the noblewoman. In an unlikely development, the investigation was initiated not by the police but another guest at the hotel, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Oopsie. The investigating officer said that the crime appears to be the consequence of the theft carried out during Mrs. Gallici's seance. Sources tell the Chronicle that Gallici has a checkered past and thought to expect severe consequences for the latest transgression. Alright, let's go to this place.
Tired of your garden view? Visit my shop and refresh it. My goods will brighten up your house.
Switch, I'm much armored to loop the loops in that the playground. Other comfortable sitting on rock, but with splinters. I'll get this one. Looks cute. A statue honoring the terrifying power of short people. Yes. Buy this.
Enjoy your purchase.
I managed to retrieve all the items that were once in our front yard. My space has been restored. I wonder if I'll bring back some memories. Oh! Okay, let's first travel back home then.
The garden's much prettier, don't you think? I bet the memories are all flooding back now.
Ah, the best place for reading. My mother liked the story of David and Goliath. She said it doesn't matter how small you are, you can always overcome any obstacle. Ah yes, we were sword fighting in this very spot.
And that time I was the winner.
So, as your victory prize, you asked me to fulfill a wish. I remember we did something the very next night, John, but what was it?
I'm starting to wonder if John was an actual kid that Sherry knew, and then something happened to him.
We've brought a cage with us. You insisted it must be made of iron.
That's because we were preparing to hunt fairies in our garden. Everyone knows iron is the only thing that can hold them.
And
Why
I
are we
was
looking at it?
distinctly uncomfortable.
It was a disguise, of course. Fairies are easy to scare off, unless you're incognito.
And every trap needs bait.
Honey?
We brought honey and a glass of warm milk.
After 2 hours lying in wait, we noticed movement in the bushes. The fairies appeared at last.
No, it was just Isolde the pig. She was lured by the smell of honey and milk, and ate every last drop. Isolde belonged to Mr. Sim in Miner's End and escaped regularly. At least twice a month we would see him searching for her all over the island.
When pigs fly. One marvelous evening, I defeated Sherry in a sword fight, a rare accomplishment. As my prize, I made him join me on my fairy hunt. Sherlock didn't share my enthusiasm as he pretended to not believe in fairies, but I knew exactly what to do. We disguised ourselves, found an iron cage big enough to capture a sprite, and laid out warm milk and honey as bait. And it worked. After 2 hours, laid the wait, we spotted the movement of the bushes. The fairies had appeared at last. Oh, that's what I thought. Alas, it was just Isolde the pig who had caught a whiff of the milk and honey. She gobbled up every last drop. then fled as fast as she came. So, okay. She would turn up in impossible places, so perhaps in some way she was a little bit magic too.
Hey, is anybody at home? Hello?
Who are you talking to? Okay, let's see if these memory... Don't kill yourself, Sherlock. Let's see if these memory opened one of the doors. News of Violet's death, 10th of April 1869. Vampire Holmes, yeah! Tragedy at Stonewood Manor. Mrs. Violet Holmes, widow of Seeger Morland Holmes, died unexpectedly in her home yesterday, April 9th, 1869. Nice. She is survived by her two sons, aged 20 and 10, though it's unclear if they will remain in Stonewood Manor. Mrs. Holmes purchased the property only a year ago. Despite her feeble constitution of body so ravaged by consumption, Mrs. Holmes was quickly welcomed into Cordona's elite. In her high vocation, she had, in addition to a deep intuition of a gifted woman, the strength of a man, the consciousness of a saint, and the wits of a satirist. A specialist in ancient objects, she became the authority on authenticity. Police conducted an investigation upon arrival at the manor, but have not released further details. The cause of her death is unknown.
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
Okay, so... let's spin it.
Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it.
Damn. This is a very impressive suitcase. Is it all one suitcase? Damn, it's big. Oh?
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her.
Oh, well, yeah. So she was already sick.
There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Okay. Let's see. Johnny boy. Look at that ass. Oh. So Mycroft was dealing with that. Okay, maybe it was the doctor. What are these? Oh, it's a fallen. So this is Mycroft. And he tried to help. John. Okay, this should be. Oh, I want to see her though. Oh, she was so nice.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs. Go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
Oh, so it wasn't consumption? And or tuberculosis? Arriving at Cordona. We arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious when dealing with luggage. Sorry. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up and commanded him to go upstairs to our room. That last person to arrive was the doctor, Dr. Richter, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realized that he never heard her coughing. Oh?
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in
John?
the meantime?
Oh no! Wait, the more we remember, the less... Oh no! Oh no! Please, no! Please, no! I like the guy.